Hello, my name is Katie and welcome to my shed. I'm just popping on here to do a very quick video which is doing a pen and wash study of bullfinch. As you know, I do love a bullfinch. I've done many bullfinches on this video, on this channel rather. However, I'm doing another one because if in doubt, paint a bullfinch. That's what I say. So I'm going to do a quick pen and wash study. The pen I'm using is Unipin Fine Line. It's important to make sure that whatever pen you use is waterproof, so once it's dry it's not going to bleed and smudge everywhere, so make sure you find a pen that does that. And then the paints I'm using are Rosa Gallery. It's a 12 pan set. Let me show you this little set here. I really like the Rosa Gallery paints. They're really vivid, but you can also water them down nicely and they still stay quite pigmented, so I do like those. And I'm going to use a very limited palette, so I only really want to use maybe 3-4 colours in this picture. Yeah, so to start off, it's really dark, sorry, I'm going to put the light on. To start off, I'm going to do some of the red chest. So I'm going to spray these, just to wait for the paper, because I don't want the paper to get too wet, and let that soak in for a second. And I'm deliberately using, not that one, this one's crusty, quite a large brush, and I wanted to use a flat brush. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to do the chest of the bird. You can see I'm just mixing this one, which is the cadmium red light, and the madder red. And I might add in a little bit. Do this for starters. Didn't want it to be too red, I wanted to have a pinkiness to it. Okay. Added a little bit of sepia into that, just to dull it down a little bit. That's what we're going to use, and we're just going to do a little wash over the chest and around the head. I think this is probably too big. I'm deliberately just going over some of the edges because I don't want it to be too tidy. Okay. Okay, let's let this dry. Okay, so that is completely dry now, and now I'm just going to pop in the greys and leave it to dry again, and then do the background. Although my success rate with backgrounds is low, so I might not do the backgrounds, who knows. I'm going to keep playing with watercolours. I really must invest in some watercolour brushes, because this one is like the cheap of the cheap from the works, I think. Okay, so I want... Oh,
get out, you don't live in here, cat. Go on, go to it.
Sorry, garden cat. What was the thing? Let's put some of the greys in, and I do feel like a terrible person. I'm going to use that base of the red in there because I feel like otherwise it'll just be a bit harsh. I'll just make it, well, hopefully make it more grey and less black. Right, what are we doing first? Let's do the top bit up here. So this one, the top is sort of grey. That's quite very pale. I might need to make that a little bit darker. But we'll start with that. Remember, we're not being super precise. Yeah, that definitely needs a little bit more. Not that much though. Oh, look, I'm so messy. And then there's a bit of grey there. This is white really, but I might do really, really pale grey just to take the white, knock the white back a tiny bit, because otherwise it's a bit garish, isn't it? Same with this bit. Right, and then we want the darker. So the head is going to be black. And all of this has been done real time, so I hope you can see it. It's not something that's meant to take ages. That will definitely need to go a little bit darker. I'm going to use that on the beak as well. And then the tail. And the wing is black. You hear the road? I don't live that, I mean, it's a couple of miles away to the A14, but it's noisy tonight. The wind's obviously blowing in the wrong direction. Right, we want that a bit darker. This one's a pain. No, it's not. It's a neutral black, apparently. I was thinking that was a different set, but I might put a teeny tiny bit of blue in there just to give a little bit of interest for the beak and this bit of wing. When it's paint, you know, just black, it's a bit boring, isn't it? I'm gonna feel a bit heavy on the water here, so I'm just gonna lift that up a little bit. Okay. The head does need to be a little bit darker. I've done this without any of the blue in it, just to give contrast between the beak and the head. I like that. It's done. Okay, so we'll leave that be and then make a decision as to whether or not we're gonna do any background. I don't like doing backgrounds. Is the splashing just too... No. Is it? I might try it because if I just thought if I use some green, I'll cover him up a little bit. Just, oh gosh, that was very wet, wasn't it? That's terrible. But anyway, just don't think I like backgrounds. Okay, so there is a very, very quick, I don't know how long it took me, I'll have a look back in the, there we go, I've just had a look. I think it took me about 8 minutes in total, just for a quick little pen and wash bullfinch. Ignore the splatters, or enjoy them if you like a splatter. See you later, bye. So thank you very much for watching. I can't imagine this video is going to be any more than 10 minutes long, because I think the painting itself took about 8 minutes. But thank you for watching anyway. It's very basic, and that's on purpose because it's with the intention of showing people before the workshop, just so that people have an understanding of what pen and wash is and how you can use it. The workshop we're running is actually going to be buildings and landscapes, not birds, but I can't draw buildings, and I wasn't ready to start cheating today because all my other videos have been about cheating, and today I just wanted to paint. Anyway, have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.